saying, you've got to watch these levels on oil because they are so unbelievably volatile. And yes, everybody wonders that age-old question. Low crude prices mean low gasoline, and isn't that great for the consumer? Consumers will have more money that they aren't spending at the pumps to then spend elsewhere, but we're looking at the national average of gasoline per gallon. Again, this is the average. We know some of you are paying a lot more and some of you are paying less, but $1.70, that is quite unbelievable. And it's definitely below $2 in New Jersey, where they'll pump your gas because they have to, so why not? All right, let's bring in Oppenheimer's senior energy strategist, Fadel Gheit. He says that the price of oil is unsustainable at current levels. Is that what we saw today, shortly after 2:30 p.m. Eastern, when the UAE oil minister came out and said OPEC is now ready? Do you believe that OPEC now, Fadel, is actually going to cut rates, cut output?
Very difficult to think that is going to go through. It's more of wishful thinking, and wishful thinking is not a plan. Rumors could move the market temporarily, but we have heard this rumor before. The $64 question, who is willing to cut by how much and for how long? Everybody expects Saudi Arabia to carry the big weight and cut its own production unilaterally. That obviously did not fly at all, and Saudi Arabia is actually increasing its production to force OPEC's hand.
Hold on. You're saying that just as the UAE oil minister is announcing to the world that there's going to be some coordinated cut, that Saudi Arabia, of all countries, is increasing its output?
Absolutely. Saudi Arabia is actually increasing, has been raising its oil production. Basically, it's a price war. They want to protect their market share. Every time Saudi Arabia in the past played the swing producer, when they came back to the market, the other OPEC member and non-OPEC member actually occupied their seat, took their market share. The big battle right now is between Saudi Arabia and Russia in order to penetrate the Chinese market. Saudi Arabia is not going to let the Russians get away with it. And in my view, geopolitics is moving the oil markets more than supply and demand. Saudi Arabia is likely to punish Iran and Russia because of their meddling in the Middle East. This is a national security issue, and it's paramount in terms of priority. So therefore, I don't expect any short-term solution. It has to be a longer-term plan, and Russia has to adhere to whatever agreement they arrive to.
We're really coming back on the Dow. I need to tell our viewers that we're now down 188 after having been lower by 411. Fadel, Janet Yellen today, I don't know if you heard her say this, but I couldn't believe it. She said, "We've been surprised by the slump in oil prices." This slump has been going on for a long time. Can I just ask, and could oil prices be impacted, and how, perhaps, could they be impacted if Janet Yellen decides either to take back that quarter-point rate hike in December that they put in, although Mohammed Al-Arian said earlier at the top of the show he doesn't see that happening, or goes negative rates? How will that impact oil prices? Fadel?
Yeah.
Janet Yellen.
You know, I mean, this is going to be a very minor factor. I do not believe that that is going to have a major impact. The only way that oil prices will recover is for at least 5% production cut, and to be for a long period of time, not for a week or two, but for at least 3 to 6 months, to take away the oversupply that we have right now. And I don't think that that's going to happen in the near term. I really believe that it's going to be a very sloppy market for at least 6 months.
Fadel, it's great to have you, but again, you've been watching these markets and been an intimate player in these. So when you say that even Saudi Arabia cannot figure out how to cut output, hey, again, it's great for the consumer. How much lower does gasoline go? $1.70 a gallon is the national average.
Well, I don't believe that oil prices at the current level would be sustainable. They could stay for a week or 2 months or two, but not forever. Having said that, gasoline prices will always mirror what happened in the oil pits. If oil prices go higher, gasoline prices will go higher. But we're also in the low demand part of the season. Come spring, gasoline prices will probably move up higher because of the demand is going to be stronger.
Yeah, well, people still look at gasoline prices as a barometer of the health of the economy, and right now they just don't see it at the moment. Fadel Gheit, it's great to have you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.